Friday Night Smackdown was a pretty damn good show last night, the final show before the Royal Rumble. We started off with Kevin Owens opening up the show with Joe Tessitore, and instead of doing the interview, he just took the championship back. But he was interrupted by CM Punk. Now these two have real life heat with each other, so it was quite interesting to see how they would have a dynamic on screen. It was pretty cool. And Punk was like saying, no, I'm not looking past you. If you manage to beat Cody, yeah, it'll be me versus you. I think all of this is leading to CM Punk winning the 2025 Royal Rumble. No mention of AJ Lee, however, during the kickoff show, AJ Lee's name was chanted continuously at CM Punk. He tried to shut down the rumours earlier on in the day, so then he brought a Larry shirt and the crowd chanting Larry. I do not believe AJ Lee will be in the Women's Royal Rumble, but it's cool to believe. CM Punk said, look Kevin, get in the ring now and I'll beat you up right here, right now. Kevin took the title and left. Again, a bit confused because I thought the title was meant to be hanging from the little bar or whatever it is, so who knows. I imagine Jimmy's going to have to give the belt back. Also, no Cody Rhodes on the entire show, which was very interesting. Big Jimmy Uso was next facing Carmelo Hayes versus Jimmy Uso. This match was really good. Jimmy bringing out some new moves. There was a really cool neck breaker, or neck twister from the top of the rope. But Jimmy would get the win by pulling the tights after Melo was caught putting his hand on the rope trying to cheat. So Jimmy Uso gets a big win. He didn't announce his entry to the Royal Rumble, however I'm going to assume he's going to be in it. Chelsea Green faced off against Michin yet again for the Women's United States Championship. We were finally hoping to see a new Women's United States Champion, but Chelsea Green got herself disqualified on purpose by using the kendo stick, which means Michin yet again has not won a title, which is now 7-0 in championship matches. This feud probably is going to continue because Chelsea didn't win properly, so yay. Piper's funny as security. Chelsea Green also announced her participation in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, as well as Piper Niven. I'm assuming Michin will be in there as well, and Michin will probably throw Chelsea Green out. Beef will probably be in there as well, so that takes away 4 more spots. Bianca Belair and Naomi were asked by Byron Saxton what happens if you two are the final 2 in the Rumble, or what happens if one of you doesn't win. They're really trying to cause the tension between them two. However, I do think that Jade Cargill is going to turn up today in the Royal Rumble, and we're finally going to find out who put her on the car. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, Charlotte Flair is winning the Women's Royal Rumble. The next. Look, she's a great wrestler, but she's Charlotte Flair. She can get a championship any way she wants. I don't think she needs to win the Rumble, but she's going to win it. It's going to be cool to see her return. Let's just see. Damian Priest came out next, but he was interrupted by none other than Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. The Tongan brother hasn't declared for the Royal Rumble, however Jacob Fatu has declared for the Royal Rumble, so as well as Damian Priest did. So they're going to continue probably their feud in the Rumble tonight, which is going to be cool. Yeah, they had a really cool stare down between Priest and Fatu. The crowd were going, holy shit, holy shit. Damian Priest was then getting beaten down by both Tama Tonga and Jake Fatu, but he was saved by LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight is obviously already announced to be in the Royal Rumble, but this set up the main event of the show, which was LA Knight and Damian Priest versus Jake Fatu and Tama Tonga. Next up we had the 8-man tag match between Pretty Deadly and DIY. Tommaso Ciampa didn't really want to team Pretty Deadly versus Legado del Fantasma and Motor City Machine Guns. Now during this match there was a lot of tension between both teams. The Legado del Fantasma actually left during the match. Pretty Deadly didn't leave during the match, however Ciampa accidentally booted Elton Prince off of the ropes, and he wanted to tag Kit Wilson, but Kit Wilson went, nope, fuck you. And then Motor City Machine Guns picked up the win with a roll-up. If they do that 2 times today at the Rumble, they will be the new Tag Team Champions. Personally, I'm not a hater of Motor City Machine Guns. I don't mind that they're being pushed so much because they're a great tag team. But I'd rather see DIY retain. Because DIY's first reign was really short, 30 days, so their second reign should not be short again. Ciampa and Gargano then were intimidated a bit by Tama Tonga, so it looks like the Tongan family are going back for the tag titles, interestingly. Tyrese Halliburton was then interviewed by Pat McAfee and Michael Cole, who were both on the show, as well as Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett. I swear, if Tyrese Halliburton's a member in the Royal Rumble tomorrow, I'm going to be a bit frustrated, because there's no point in getting an injury or anything. I don't think they'd risk it. I do think there might be some celebrities in the Rumble, maybe Speed, Kaiser and that, but I also don't think we need it. However, we can now definitely rule out a return for Brock Lesnar after he's found guilty in the Janelle Grant case, as literally his name is in the case. So people could stop saying, oh, Brock Lesnar, we can't wait to see him return. It's not happening. Liv Morgan versus Naomi was next, and it was a pretty decent match. Unfortunately, Liv Morgan lost. Well, it's not unfortunate, because maybe that means she might win the Rumble. So who knows? This would then face Andrade in a normal match after the Miz kind of said, I would punch Andrade in the face if he was right behind me earlier in the show. It was a quick match. It didn't really go on too long, but Andrade won with this lovely back elbow. I loved that move. And yeah, I don't really care about the Miz. Now, R-Truth was just being R-Truth, the funniest guy in WWE history, saying, Damian Priest, welcome to Raw on SmackDown. R-Truth's great. He hasn't announced his being a participant in the Royal Rumble yet. I hope he does something funny tonight. Zelina Vega then also went and spoke to Tiffany Stratton, saying that she's going to enter the Royal Rumble for the women. No surprises there. And she's going to go and challenge Tiffany Stratton. Big surprise there, because I don't think Zelina Vega's winning the Royal Rumble. No offence, Zelina, but Charlotte Flair's winning. We then had Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton came out, cut a promo, was interrupted by Candice LeRae, who said, you were jealous of me. I'm entering the Royal Rumble to make sure that you don't have that championship any longer. Tiffany Stratton was then attacked by Nia Jax, who hit an Annihilator on her and helped Candice LeRae up. Tiffy time might be over at WrestleMania, not because of Nia Jax, but because of Charlotte Flair. We move on to the main event. LA Knight and Damian Priest teaming up for the first time ever to face the team of Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. This is a very decent tag team match. I'm liking the fact Jacob Fatu keeps getting put in these main event matches, but I'm surprised actually that the Bloodline lost. In the end, Damian Priest ended up pinning Tama Tonga, which is not a big surprise because I don't think Jacob Fatu was going to pin. But then Jacob Fatu got the last laugh, attacking Damian Priest and hitting that beautiful moonsault onto Priest a couple of times to end the show. So the Bloodline end the show on top, and we move into the Royal Rumble with just a couple of people announced from last night, with Damian Priest, Santos Escobar, Jacob Fatu for the men, and then obviously for the women, Zelina Vega, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, I'm going to assume Meechin, I'm going to assume B-Fab. So the question is there an AJ Lee return? I'm going no. I think the hype around it has come quite late, but you never know. I do believe there will be some legends. I don't think there's going to be many surprises in the men's rumble, because I just don't see it happening. I would love to say I don't want to see any tag teams in the men's rumble, but I would only want to say one tag team. The New Day have to be in there if we get a Big E return, because otherwise, what was the point of the New Day turning heel on Big E? We should have just done Woods turning heel or Kofi turning heel, one or the other. There has to be a reason we turned on Big E, because Big E has still got a contract, it seems, because he was at the Fanatics thing yesterday, so the whole rumours of him not having a new contract, I believe it's wrong, and I think he has a contract. I also do believe Becky Lynch will be returning the Women's Royal Rumble. I don't know about anyone else in the Women's Royal Rumble, to be honest. And I'm still going with Charlotte Flair to win the Women's Royal Rumble. And I would say Roman Reigns is going to win the Men's Rumble, but it's a tough choice between him and Punk. And that is the Friday Night SmackDown review. Yeah, I'll see you for the Royal Rumble.